off live summer school week with a lesson in Hydration 101. Here to quench our knowledge with water wisdom is one of our favorite nutritionists, Dr. Wendy Bazilian.
Hey. Nice to see you. Nice to be with you.
All right, so let's talk
again.
Water.
Yeah, let's talk water. Do you know why it's so important?
No. Because we'll die if we don't have it.
Exactly, it is. You can live longer without food than you can with water,
That's right.
just a mere days. And you know, 60% of our body is water. So if you put that into perspective, a 150-pound human, 90 pounds, or an average fifth grader, in water. That's 11 gallons that we're carrying around. It's really important, and it plays a role in everything from the 60,000 miles of blood vessels to blinking. So everything.
There's so much we don't know about water. So what are we learning today?
So what we're going to learn today is I'm going to put you to a test.
Okay.
So I'm going to test through true, false, because this is summer school. It's summer school. We're going to line you up. We're going to get you lined up. Mark in the front, Deja right by me. And we're in our twinning in pink today.
In our twinning in pink, yes.
And we're going to talk hydration.
Okay.
This is going to be all true, false. You're going to pick up the paddles. I'm going to propose a question to the best of your knowledge.
Okay.
We're going to go for it. Okay. Number one, true or false? Drinking coffee doesn't count toward your daily water intake because it dehydrates you. False is right. You're both. Oh my gosh, you're starting with a splash here.
All right.
The reason for that is that even though coffee is a mild diuretic because of the caffeine, it does contribute, and we're not drinking only coffee.
Are you sure? Because I don't know. I have to check.
Good point. All right. Moving on. Number two, true or false? Drinking water can help reduce headaches and improve your mood.
True.
Excellent. You guys are doing great. Hydration high five on that. Hydration, as I mentioned before, is important for everything, especially for our brain. Our brain is even more water. It's 73% water. It is virtually a sponge. And hydration can impact cognition, alertness, mental acuity. It can make us much more irritable if we're dehydrated. 1 to 2% matters. It's a big deal. So we've got our headache relief in a water bottle and our mood food in water. Very important.
I like that. Mood food for the water.
Mood food. Think of that. Number three, true or false? You need to drink 8 8-ounce glasses of water every day.
8 ounces. Okay, I'll take it.
False. True. The answer is false, though. I'm sorry, Mark. You need to do actually more. That information is a little outdated, but we always have heard 8 cups a day, right?
Right.
Yes.
Men on average, according to the National Academies of Science, should get at least 13 cups of water, and women should get at least 11 cups. The good news is 20% of that can come through food, which we'll talk about in a minute, tasty options. And as a good rule of thumb in general, take your weight in half, and that's how many ounces you need. So for 150 pounds, that would be 75 ounces, or about 9 cups.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I get to move up. Bye, Mark.
All right. Number four, true or false? Drinking water can help prevent bad breath. Excellent. True it is. Good job. This is important to know because water helps stimulate our saliva and help maintain good oral health. And on the topic of oral health, a lot of people will ask about a couple things. One, if you're on a high-protein diet, you get a certain kind of odor or, in your mouth from the keto diet and whatnot. The water can help flush some of that chemistry as well. Other people ask about sparkling water and if it's okay. Sparkling water hydrates just as good as flat water, and the American Dental Association says it's generally okay. Good idea to drink it with food or rinse with a little plain water. It's slightly more acidic, but it counts.
Okay.
Next.
Now, wait a minute, Dr. Bazilian.
Yes.
Is there overhydration?
Oh, good question. Overhydration. Hyperhydration it's called, or hyponatremia, which can be low blood salt. It is possible. It's quite rare. You would find that in a hospital setting or in the rare instance where someone really, an endurance athlete who is not an athlete, hasn't really probably consulted with someone and trained appropriately to replenish their salts, could overhydrate. It is super rare, but it is a real condition and it can be life-threatening.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm probably not at that level. Okay.
Yeah, probably not. But it's good to know about that for sure. It's a good question. Number five, true or false? Eating fruits and vegetables can help you stay hydrated. True. Good job. All right. As I mentioned mentioned before, up to 20% of our water intake can come through our fruits and vegetables and our foods. And incredibly, all of our fruits and vegetables are 70 to 97% water. Our strawberries and our watermelon are 92%. Even an avocado is 75%.
Wow.
Everything in the plant kingdom. Beans are 60%.
Beans are 60% water?
Water, yeah, and barley, because I get questions about does beer count? So I might as well just tackle that. All plant foods do. Cooked barley has 69% water. Beer actually is 93% water. So if you drink responsibly and you're careful with all the other water sources, all plant sources, including the one that comes from barley, do count toward your hydration.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yep. Hey, listen, we're going to continue today's lesson in Hydration 101 when we come back. And we're back with Dr. Wendy Bazilian, who is quenching our knowledge in hydration. Okay, what's the next question?
You both are really hydration heroes. I can see that. But Deja is inching ahead a little bit. Mark.
She's way ahead.
Okay,
way ahead.
So here we go. True or false? Green tea can help boost your metabolism and aid in hydration.
True.
True. You're both correct on that one. Good job. Good job. Green tea can help boost your metabolism. It can help burn fat, and it helps in hydration. It's and it's got tons of antioxidants. So any kind of tea, but in particular, if you want the metabolism boost, you want the kind that is actual tea, Camellia sinensis. And on the subject of metabolism, just staying hydrated is worth something. If you stay hydrated over the year, it accounts for 17,000 calories you don't have to count otherwise. It can help toward weight loss. To put it in perspective, that's 5 pounds on your body that you could lose or have extra by just staying hydrated.
So we can stay hydrated and have the extra slice of pizza. Got it.
Exactly. Well summed. Okay, true or false? Bottled water is better for you than tap water. You're on to this. All right, yeah, false. False is the right answer here. There are tons of fancy bottles out there. There's really incredible, wonderful bottled waters, some that taste good, some that's from the mountain springs, and those are all fine and wonderful. But be aware that most bottled water is actually called purified, and it's basically municipal tap water that's filtered. It's no better than you filtering your own.
What?
Not to mention, this is a good tip, bottled water, you know, it has a high environmental cost, and it costs a lot.
Yes.
So if you carry your own water bottles, you can help be earth-friendly and cost savings.
All right, what's next?
Okay. True or false, it is best to drink water in large quantities at once to stay hydrated. True, false, it's false. So Mark's got this. He's inching up here. You are swimming in smarts, Mark. Yeah, it is important to sip throughout the day for better absorption and utilization. While it can feel good to gulp sometimes, it runs through the kidney and into the bladder pretty quickly. So for the best utilization, you want to sip it. It ensures that. Take some sips, set a timer if you're trying to make a challenge to sip more throughout the day. There are cute water bottles that have the hours so that you can sort of gauge yourself over time. And a lot of people are sort of doing this like TikTok-y type of thing of putting chia in water, and so I thought I would just address that here. Chia absorbs like 12 times its weight in water. This is not a way that you have to go, but it does absorb water, and it's a source of fiber and omega-3. So if you're doing that, just make sure there's always water and use it toward your sipping throughout the day for hydration.
Okay.
I like that. And next.
Okay. And the penultimate, one of my favorite words, the penultimate, the next to last, true or false, it is necessary to drink water even if you're not feeling thirsty. True. You're both right on that one. True. Yeah, it's true. Thirst is a sign that you're already slightly dehydrated. And in order to stay hydrated, again, sipping on the hour, gauging that, but you can use, it's not 100% accurate, but you can use your urine as a gauge. So if on the color scale, the more goldenrod, deep yellow it is, the more dehydrated you might be. The more like straw-like, like hay, the more hydrated you're going to be. So just like plants, which we're going to get to when we talk about the skin next, you want to make sure over the day that you're staying hydrated so that you're staying upbeat and with your hydration.
Nice. Okay.
And finally, for the win, let's see, you guys are neck and neck. You're tied for the win. True or false, drinking more water can improve your skin's appearance? True. You're both right. We're going to have to award this. Good job. Excellent. Well, this is important. Staying well hydrated can improve your skin's moisture, the tone, the
There you go.
elasticity.
That's for you.
It truly can. Yes. And it's really important because it's our largest organ. So,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Bazilian.
Hydration heroes.
For all this information, go to our website and be sure to check out Dr. Wendy's new podcast, 1,000 Waking Minutes, debuting next month, wherever you get your podcast.